Well, it was kind of a methodical game. We scored 83 points, but they meant to slow it down on the other end, run some time off, hoping to keep the score down. And I guess they were hoping to hit more shots than they did. But what did they end up shooting? They ended up shooting, 29% for the game. I thought, again, you come back, I thought the kids were prepared. I thought that Matt had this game and Tom and behind the scenes, and I thought they had them prepared. They knew exactly what they were going to do. We've been working on cutting off that backdoor cut. I thought our size gave them some problems, Anastasia and Julia. When they got in there, they couldn't. And then we missed a couple of cover downs, but overall I thought we covered down pretty good and made them have to make some hard passes out. So I was pretty pleased with their defense. We held another team in the 40s, a good team. And then, what did we end up shooting? We ended up shooting 43%, but, we did what we had to do.
Northern Kentucky hits a couple. I think they were 4 for 4 to start the game, and then Yulia checks in and really becomes a force on the offensive boards. What kind of spark did she provide off the bench in that first quarter?
She was the reason, I guess, that we were able. She got us back in the game. Her presence alone got us back in the game. I mean, she got every rebound. She stuck the ball. I think she scored like 8 or 9 points there. I'm not for sure, but this was had to be one of her best games. She was a force tonight. I'm really proud that she was able to do that. Nasia didn't have a great game, but, Nasia did what she had to do. Julia came in and done her part. So out of Julia and Nasia, we ended up getting, 23 points out of that position. So that's not bad. And how many rebounds? Julia had 9, Nasia had 3, 12 rebounds. So it was basically a double-double out of that position.
I know that Nas and Yulia didn't know each other before they both came to the program. How have they helped each other develop as the years gone on?
I think you're going to see that here in a minute, Sam. They're coming. Nasia's coming in with her to help. Julia's doing a better job communicating, and she's done good with her grades. Real proud of what she did in the classroom. So, as you stay here and you get, you go out and eat and shop and every day in the classroom, every day on the court, you're gonna learn more English and you're gonna be able to communicate better. And she's doing a better job.
Rick, only 8 turnovers tonight. When you guys keep those turnovers down, how does that help the efficiency of the offense?
Well, that just gives us more possessions. 8 turnovers, and we took care of the basketball. What'd we do? Free throws. We hit 14 out of 15 free throws. And then we had 11 out of 34 threes. What was that for the game? So that was 32%. Not great, but at least, there were some timely threes in there. Jalen Gregory, I thought, carried us there early with her threes. And then, Savannah had a good game. I thought Nas and Julia made some good assists in there. Back out to the girls. We got to knock those down, and we did. So, we work on that every day. Again, you come back to preparation. Matt knew exactly what zone they were going to go to, and we worked on that offense that you saw out there. We ran one offense, and we had 2 or 3 different keys to it, and the girls were able to read them and make them, and, we made the shots, and we got the ball inside when we needed to.
How much do you think Yulia has improved since she's been here in terms of communicating on the court, maybe like rotating ball screen, stuff like that?
She's improved drastically. She's getting better every day. I'm very, very pleased with what she's doing. It don't bother us. We don't hesitate 1 second to put her in. And I think you saw that when Nasia kind of was off, not getting any rebounds. We put Julia in, and immediately she got 7 rebounds. So, that turns a game. That's what that does.
Savannah's scoring 34 almost seems quiet on a night like tonight in some ways, but how impactful has she continued to be for this program?
She has played great the last 2 weeks. I mean, she just keeps getting better and better. We're working on her defense. Her offense is there, but defensively she's working on that, and she's working hard, and I think she's doing a good job.
And finally, night like tonight, you get to let the bench play a little bit more in the fourth quarter. Did you see anything from some of those players?
Well, I see stuff with them every day. Every day I see it. I've told them over and over and over. I see every one of them improving. I was a little bit surprised that Z gave the ball away up there at the top when I first put her in, because we can't take it away from her in our practice, yet they took it away from her. So I was surprised at that.
Rick, early in the season, even when you were holding other teams in the 40s and 50s, you said you guys could get better on defense. How do you think you guys have gotten better on defense since then?
We still got a lot of improvement on defense. I mean, there's so many things that we got to work on. What we do, our veer, how we want to give help side, how do we want to tag the man through that. I could sit here and give you a seminar on that, but it's just basically our terminology, our communication, and then being in that right place at the right time. And we've got to do that if we're going to win some of these games down the stretch. Thank y'all.
Savannah, Coach talked about how well y'all were prepared for this game, but Northern Kentucky was able to come out and sort of hit y'all in the teeth a little bit early with some made shots. How'd y'all respond to that and get back on the right foot the rest of the way?
I mean, another team coming into our house, we weren't going to let them punch us in the mouth. And like you said, they did punch us in the mouth the first couple minutes of the first quarter. But we got back, we fought back, and knocked down shots early. And just another game that we prepare for every single day. And, yeah.
Yulia, you checked in the first quarter, got some offensive rebounds, got some buckets. How important was that for you to get going early?
I have no idea how to ask for this question. It helps when you feel that you help for your team. So yeah, that's sorry. That's everything what I can say for that. Sorry.
Nas, you've seen the work Yulia's put in practice. What was it like for you to see her check in and have that success, tonight?
Obviously it makes me really happy because we keep working every day. I see her progressing in the practice and the game, every game better and better, stepping up, and I know how good she can be. And today she shows to us everybody in the game. And obviously my game is going down, it's insane, but it's nothing to make me more happy to see my teammates getting better and better every day.
Yulia, since you've been here, how well do you think you've progressed with, like the terminology and stuff on defense that you guys like to use?
Terminology is not a big deal for me because back at home we also used these terms, so it's not so hard as communication during the game, for example, when I need to talk earlier with them and sometimes I forgot some words, so that's the hardest part for me.
Savannah, it seems like every other game you're up in that 5, 6, 7, 8 rebound area. For your size, what do you think makes you such a good guard rebounder?
Well, what'd you say? Nas does a great job of blocking shots, and we knew that, she blocks shots. There are going to be a lot of tip-ups up in the air, so us as guards, it's important for us to kind of just sneak in there and just read it and just have a good nose for the ball and just go grab it.
She just has a incredible jump, that's all.
Savannah, you've been really hot from the outside shooting the ball recently. Has there been anything, mechanically you've been working on in the gym to get those three-point shots to go?
Just before practice, I'll just get on the gun, shoot how many shots I can make before I practice every single day. Like I said, I have a routine, and normally, when I have a routine, I normally like to stick with it. So I guess that's just been kind of vital for me. And so, yeah.
Get to hang out a little bit for Christmas break and then another long road stretch before you're back here in the Glass House. What's going to be key to taking advantage of those 3 games on the road coming up?
Really, it's good to kind of relax and spend time with family for this break, Christmas. And, once we get back, we're going to go to war. When we get back, we travel to Grand Canyon. We won't be back in the Murph for, January 18th. Yeah, so we're going to be on the road again for a few weeks, and all we got to do is go to war and prepare ourselves every single day.
Nas, what do you do during Christmas break? Because I assume you probably don't go back home during that time.
Mostly stay here, enjoy the holidays, also just stay with my boyfriend's family sometimes, with them too, but just relax and kind of let my body heal all the time.
And Yulia, I guess you'll be spending, Christmas here, in Murfreesboro for the first time. What are you looking forward to about the break?
I'm not going to stay here. I will go to Florida for Christmas break, and it's good time to rest near the ocean. And I'm going training a little bit there too. So.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.